A very good evening. My name is Michael de Torres, presenting for Everyone's United TV, now in association with Game. And tonight, we're here at the UK official launch of Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, here at Game in Westfield, White City. Tonight we're here at the Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance launch here in Westfield, White City, and we're joined by John Melmore, our friend who we've always seen on our videos. John Melmore, good to see you again.
Michael.
How have you been, sir?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Very good. So, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, can you tell me a little bit about this game, please?
Well, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, new Metal Gear game, obviously Metal Gear Rising, not Metal Gear Solid.
Indeed.
It's set 4 years after Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots, and this time you're playing as Raiden, not Solid Snake. And in a game that steers clear and more from the stealth action from the people are used to with the Metal Gear
franchise. Very much a hack and slash kind of action game?
Hack and slash action. It's been a long road since the game was first announced in 2009, then it was Metal Gear Solid Rising. In 2011 it was re-shown off as Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, being this time developed by Bayonetta and Vanquish developers Platinum Games. So primarily the gameplay requires you to use Raiden's katana, and this time one of the key game mechanics is this slicing. You can basically control the direction of the katana and you can slice your way through environments, objects,
people,
enemies. Yeah, and literally dice them into minute bits. Also, when Raiden upgrades his abilities, you can use the Zandatsu kills where you're ripping out their spines. So some really cool visceral combat action that I haven't seen in Metal Gear really before. Hideo Kojima's here tonight to promote the game. There's over 200 people waiting. It shows how Metal Gear is such a franchise that has a very loyal following.
This is an incredible night for the gamers. I mean, there's about, what, 200 people queuing outside?
200 plus people. They're all really excited about the game. And obviously, Game are putting on a great show here. Getting Kojima to come to the UK for a launch is a brilliant opportunity for the fans to meet him. He comes over here very rarely. You know, he's a very busy man. He's developing really cool games. This week we've had the PS4 launch announcement yesterday. So where will Metal Gear Solid go from here? All questions are on the table. Maybe Kojima will give us something tonight. I doubt it, but maybe he will.
John Melmore, thank you so much for your time once again for coming and talking to us here. For those watching at home, take care and hope you enjoy.
See you soon.
Thank you. I want to speak to you because you're dressed how you're dressed. Nice to meet you. Michael. Colin, nice to meet you, Colin. Hi. So, Colin, who you dressed like, bro?
I'm dressed as Big Boss today.
Does this guy not look superb? People at home, if you could just pan, look at this guy. So, tell me what this Metal Gear game means to you, this new Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
Well, I've been a fan since Metal Gear since I was 9 when I first played the demo that came with the PlayStation magazine. And this new game Rising, I'm so hyped for it. Ever since it was announced at E3 in 2009, I just loved the trailer. And since I played the demo, I loved it even more. This game has to be mine.
Yo, man, when this game was announced all the way back in like 2010, I was like, you know what? This looks sick. I was like, it's about time Raiden gets a plug. And then when they cancelled the game secretly, I was a bit upset. But then when I heard that Platinum picked up the project, I was like, Platinum are the gods of action games. I was like, I love Bayonetta, Devil May Cry. So when I was like, you know what, Revengeance is in good hands. And when I see that game, I'm like, it looks so sick.
Trust me.
So sick.
This is the first guy in line. So Kim, nice to see you again, Kim.
Nice to see you.
Let's introduce his friend. You lot have been supporting Kim, these guys as well. All right, so Kim, it's your time to shine. Tell me about this game now.
Okay, this game. Okay, when I played the demo, it was really unique. It wasn't like a normal Metal Gear game. It was really different in a way where it hasn't been done before. You know, it's like Bayonetta, but with, like, you know, Platinum Games, because Bayonetta is really like a Platinum game. It feels like that, but more like the essence of Metal Gear. And the new Blade mode that's never been done before. You could cut whatever you like. And Hideo did promise us that he will make a game that, like, you know, there's a sign saying you can cut whatever you like. Yeah. And it looked like he delivered it.
He certainly did. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor, it is my great pleasure to introduce to you Hideo Kojima and Yuji Naka. Louder than that, please. Louder than that.
「
Okay. So, Mr. Kojima, nice to meet you. Mr. Shinkawa, also nice to meet you. Everyone here is very happy to have you here. We have some questions for you, if that's okay. All right. So, to both of you, Mr. Dan Roberts from Leamouth asks, what was it like to work on Metal Gear Rising, and how happy are you to finally see its release?
4年前にですね、ライジングは小島プロダクションの中で制作を、始めまして、で2年間ぐらいいろいろ実験とかしてたんですけど、うまくいかずにですね、どうしようかなという時に、プラチナさんのところに、お願いに行って、で今回このような素晴らしいゲームになったので、毎回こういう発売日って非常に嬉しいんですけども、今回はちょっとそれとは違う、その今までとはちょっと違う喜びに今、浸っているというところです。
So actually, we began development on Rising about 4 years ago, and we experimented with things and worked on it for about 2 years, and then we ran into some problems, unfortunately. And as you know, we ended up outsourcing things to Platinum Games, and we worked with them on this. It was a long, tough road, but we're very happy that it's done. And whenever a game releases, we're very happy to see it go out, and we're very happy, and excited to be here at launch day. But especially this time, because this project had so many difficulties, it's a slightly different experience, and we're just very happy to see it out, and we think it's a really great product, and we're happy to try and see it go out.
Okay, question 2, sir. Connor Cahill from Hayes asks, gentlemen, are there any characters in the Metal Gear franchise that you liken yourselves to?
ライデンと言いたいですけど、スネーク。
I would like to say Raiden, but I would have to say Snake.
Which one? Which one? Naked Snake. 僕はそうですね、何度もやられても立ち上がるライデンということにしておきます。
And I'll say Raiden. Raiden keeps on taking the hits and he keeps on coming back up.
Okay, let's ask another question. Dante_Ezio asks, where do you see the series going in the future? Will it continue the story of the characters as they are, or would you ever consider a Metal Gear reboot?
Well, what does everybody think? What do you think I should do? Don't worry, I won't reboot it.
今はそのグラウンドゼロズっていうのを作ってますので、今日は発表しませんよ。
As you know, right now I'm working on Ground Zeroes. I'm not going to announce anything today.
ライジングで遊んでいただいて、その間に僕らはスネークを主人公のグラウンドゼロズ作ってますので、楽しみにしておいてください。
But Rising is out, so I hope you all enjoy playing Rising and know that we're working on Ground Zeroes. And enjoy Rising while we're working on Ground Zeroes, and don't worry, it will be coming soon.
Superb. Okay, so one final question. On Twitter, MRIT Services asks, what was your proudest achievement, and what would you like to be remembered for in the gaming industry?
20数年前はそのアクションゲームはストーリーとか世界観があんまりなかったので、そこに物語性を入れることができたのかなと、それが一つ、もしかしたらそれ評価されていることかもしれないと思います。
I would have to say that 20-something years ago when I first started making Metal Gear, at that time action games were just action. There was virtually no story present. And I think what I was successful in doing was being able to introduce storytelling to the action game genre. And if anything, I think that's what I've done successfully and what people recognize me for.
ームを作り続けたいので、残すものはないです。死ぬまで、死んでもサイボーグになってゲームを作ると。なので皆さんもずっと僕のゲームに付き合いたかったらサイボーグになってください。
As far as what I want to be remembered for or leave behind, I'm not going to leave anything behind because I'm going to keep on making games forever. I'm just going to keep on making them. And even after my body gives out, I'll turn myself into a cyborg so I can still keep on